Hello and welcome back to Feature Friday. Today we have a deck that couldn't decide whether it has zombies, earth, control. You know what? Why not have all three? We'll be ready for earth, zombie, control. Alright folks, first I have to clarify some things. So the deck you see here is from an opponent I crossed the other day on Dueling book rated ladder, whose name is didnt93. He was playing that deck you see here, and I was playing my Earth aggro deck just for fun. We battled, he said he's a subscriber, and I was like, man, you got a cool deck. Maybe we can feature that on my Feature Friday. So now we are here. You see his deck list. It's kind of like zombie, earth, control with like royal decree, but at the very beginning he was like, you will like my deck for sure. And then I was like, yeah man, it's super cool, maybe I can have it on a channel, and I really like it. I made no changes, so you see just like zombie, earth, the good stuff, with a control engine with Tsukiyomi. I have no idea how it will perform, since sometimes, in my opinion, if you have a control build and not many flips or so, or it's like too aggro, it can be like a nombo, but we will see. My plan for today is we watch two replays I fought against Tiny Tip Tim 93, and then I will take this deck, go on the Dueling book ladder, and we will see how we perform with it. For the side, we have stuff like Zaborg, Mobius, Ashura Priest, good old Cypher Soldier, very happy he likes it too. Two Mystic Swordsman level 2 in the side, none of them in the main, really interesting, I like that. A Braincon book, Mind Control, another creature swap in case we play against aggro, I think. Two Token Thanksgiving, pretty cool, and two Trap Dust Shoots. I think we can side it out with the Royal Decree. But let's see, I will decide that spontaneously. But folks, this is his deck. Like I said, in the replays you see me play Earth Aggro and he playing his deck. That being said, let's hop right into the replays. So replay number 1 against Tiny Tip Tim 93. Like I said, we are playing Earth. That's why I chose the Earth layout, because I think it's just perfect for that. We ain't got a zombie layout, maybe in the future, but let's see. We are starting with the duo, and I just realized I think we just used the Earth aggro. Okay, let me say again. I remember now, we started with Chaos Zombies, then we had a cool match, we said let's have another unrated, and there I used my Earth aggro. So here we have the Chaos Zombies, so this video is even more confusing. So here we will have the Chaos Zombies against his deck, then we will have a replay with my Earth aggro against his deck, and then we will hop into the rated ladder with his deck. But now let's start. So we hit the duo, we hit a ring, pretty cool. And a Book of Moon, we discard the Thunder Dragon. Good discard fodder for the Raigeki break. And I think we summon the turtle and set the Raigeki break. Perfect start with our Chaos Zombie deck. I hope you checked out the Zombie Chaos videos. They have an MST, we definitely don't chain our Raigeki break. That would be a good -3. Graceful. Discarding Shining Angel and a DD Warrior Lady. So I think I have to make another change in that video, because I cannot remember what that deck is he's playing right now. And I think in the chat he was like, I have a sweet deck, let's check that out. So I think we have 4 decks in this video now, but let's concentrate on his second deck. Okay, that wasn't planned at all. So I cannot wait what we're playing against. So if you see the Warrior Lady and the Shining Angel, you mostly play against Chaos Return. So let's see. I really have to think about the thumbnail of this video, because we have like everything in here: Chaos, Return, Zombie, Control, Earth. Yeah, we summon the Spirit Reaper, try to get in with the turtle. It connects very, very good. And now we have hopefully a discard with the Reaper. We hit a Sork, very good in that spot. We decided not to set the Mirror Force because we don't really care about an attack, I think. We kind of want the Pyramid Turtle to be attacked. They have a BLS, pretty good for them. they decide to attack. Just the Spirit Reaper for damage. You can do that. I think banishing would be better. Would always be better. Especially if you're behind like that, I can just crash the Pyramid Turtle into Kaki, get rid of their BLS and have even another plus with the Reaper. So let's see what we do here. I think we could even summon another Pyramid Turtle, but I think setting the Spy after everything is better. We decided to go all in. I think that's fine too with the Mirror Force back up. They have a Solemn. Okay. Well, we go in with the Pyramid Turtle, go down to 2500, summon Kaki, get another 600 damage, but get rid of the BLS, and get rid of the last card in their hand. It's a knock. Perfect, so we can set the Spy. The Mirror Force, we summoned the Pyramid Turtle. They have a set card. We draw to Serp. Book of Life would be great here. I think we go to defense, set the Spy, chill. Definitely, one knock is out. If he has another one, we don't really care. Late Night, we don't care also. But I think we will Mirror Force it since we have game next turn. Okay. We decided to chill. I think that's even better. No need to be aggressive here. Regeki Break, pretty good with the Serpent. I think we just set it and chill. We could set the Serpent, but I don't think it's really need to. So, good thing about like not activating Mirror Force before is like they think maybe I don't have it, so they would like commit another monster and play right into it. So, I think we can use Regeki Break here in standby for the Blade Knight. Oh, and here, yeah, here they were typing. By the way, love the channel. Really appreciate it. Love seeing subscribers online on Dueling Book. Very happy that you guys watch my stuff. Very, very cool. And by the way, guys, if you didn't subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot to me. We are kind of on the way to the 1000 subscribers. It's not even a year in the channel. I cannot believe how good everything works here and how you like the stuff, and couldn't imagine that when I started it. So thank you for that. We attacked with the Spirit Reaper and hit a Storm, as it seems. As I expected, they play Return. We do not care at all. It's the only play they can do, I think. So DD Warrior Lady coming DD Warrior Lady coming down. We have the Mirror Force here and win. GG. GG, Mr. Tiny Tip Tim. So that was a great match. Earth aggro against Zombie Earth Control. I just love my Chaos Zombie deck. It's so cool. Alrighty, we have the stuff in hand we don't want to have turn 1. They found a Grace. We sided into Control, which I think is absolutely fine here. Because it's an aggro deck, and like especially against like Return from a Different Dimension, you're happy to have some scapegoats. It's funny because now our deck is kind of similar to their deck we played then. It's a deckception here. So we summon the Pyramid Turtle, try to get in. Unfortunately, we can see from the stats it's a Spy. Hate to see it. But we can set the scapegoats. Okay, we decided that we decided not to. I think because we want to have the space on field. It's a Borg. Happy to have the tribe here. I think scapegoats would be good here. I don't know why we didn't set it. Now, now the Book of Life is live. Fortunately for us. I think, yeah, tribe, discarding Kaki for sure. Then, use Book of Life. Ring is fine. We use Prio. We get rid of their light engrave with the Book of Life, so that's just a perfect combo. So we are at 2,000 life points. But let's see, with the scapegoats back up, it's not bad. We really need to find a light. We get in with the cocky. They have no light right now. We set the scapegoats for sure and pass the turn. Let's see what they can do. Storm, we chain the scapegoats, definitely. 2 set back rows, 3 set back rows, and a set monster. Alrighty. Found the Thunder Dragon. So as soon as Cocky dies, we have BLS live. Right here we just attack. They have a Saku, we don't really care. Now we can discard the Thunder Dragon. I think we even discard 1 and search out 1 to play around Dust Shoot. Hopefully we do that. Thinking here, so I think we do that. Yeah. Banish. They solemn the BLS. Alrighty, we discard the other one to search out the other one. I know we have 1 less card in hand, but I really wanted to play around Dust Shoot here. Pass the turn. They still have no light. If they maybe drew into Chaos. Alright, no play from the opponent. We have an MST, that's not bad. I think here we could summon the Sangan, but I think it's better to set it because we are pretty low. We don't want to risk a OTK from the opponent. So I think, yeah, setting both. Being protected with the scapegoats is pretty good here. Flip summon Sangan, attacking into a goat, I assume. Alrighty. If they set something else, I think we can MST it, snipe it in end phase. That's what it's here for. It's a Mirror Force, very good hit here. Now we could think about crashing Sangans, summon Spirit Reaper, but I think that's way too dangerous, so I think we tribute Sangan for the Thunder Dragon. Or set the Spirit Reaper. I think that's even better. We flip summon Sangan. Crash, okay. Oh yeah, that's better. So we can search out what we want, like a Pyramid Turtle or so. Maybe we sided out the Vampire Lord, so the Pyramid Turtle is kind of not useless. It's always a good threat for the opponent, but let's see what we search. We search for the Serpent, so we can set this now. I wanted to let them think it's Serpent. I think, and it's the Spirit Reaper, of course. Not a Scapegoat, so now we can set the Serpent. And chill. Why the hell did we set the Scapegoat? I think there's no reason to. Play around Duo maybe. Storm is gone. Okay, Storm is gone, so I think the chances are higher they hit us with the Duo, so maybe that's why. And we would get rid of one of their removals, so not the worst play, but also not the best, I think. So we found Pot, very cool. Draw into a creature swap and a Snatch. Snatch is a good out against the Shining Angel, but I think... No, DD Warrior Lady is still in deck. Well, we could Snatch the Shining Angel and tribute it for Thunder Dragon. And then use Creature Swap for the set monster. Could do that. I think it's good, yeah. Tribute Summon. Okay, we decided not to use Creature Swap here. Very risky if you ask me. It's a spy, unfortunately. I think I would have liked the Creature Swap play more. They don't have a target, so now we Creature Swap. Because I think I really wanted to avoid any, I don't know, damage. Or that they can tribute it for another Zaborg maybe, or something like that. They found Chaos. They decide not to attack, which is interesting. Okay, Raigeki Break, very good. So we just go to defense, I think, and set the Raigeki Break. We still got a pretty good defense with the scapegoat set and the monsters on field. I think, yeah, in standby, we get rid of the BLS. MST. Unfortunate. Still have the Serp. They have a Zork. Banish our Spirit Reaper. But no light left. Return. Is it enough? That's definitely enough, I think. Even the BLS. Okay, okay. You got it. You got it. GG. Yeah. Shouldn't have been greedy with that Reaper. Now I see here in chat, that's why I you made that creature swap play because of like protecting our life points. Well, so I think here we summon Pyramid Turtle and set Scapegoat. Yeah, we can chain it anytime, that's fine. Perfect, get a plus here. Duel, they get a plus there. Hit the Mirror Force, and I think here we can discard Tribe. Because it's pretty early, and we don't really have discard fodder. And we have the Tribe if we really need to destroy something, like a Zaborg. But Zaborg is not Tsukiyomi proof, so that's a perfect answer here. Hopefully they don't have a Torrential there, but I think should be fine. It's a Solemn. Alright, we got the Snatch. So I think here we even have game. Yep. Getting back Turtle, Snatched as a Borg, and that's how it can be sometimes. Super fast win in game 3 here. Awesome. GG's. So as you saw, we played Earth Aggro against Zombie Earth Control. Here we had a little chat and then decided to have an unrated match, and there I played my Earth Aggro and there they played the deck I showed you in the beginning. So let's watch the replay number 2. Well, we are finally here. The point that I promised you, Earth Aggro against Zombie Earth Control. You see here, already different. No Thunder Dragons, no Turtles, so I'm sure this is the right deck now. This is an unrated match. They start with a Pot of Greed, pretty pot and graceful heavy, if I remember right. Oh no, I remember it from the replay, that's why. Yeah, I remember they drew pretty good here. Discarding a Cocky. And here I was like, okay, I know why I should like it. I always like any zombie build. So they start by summoning a rat, set a back row. I think we can use Tribe here already because we don't want them to get into like bigger zombie monsters or a turtle or whatever. And I think we won't need the knock. So I think it's absolutely fine to discard the knock here to get rid of the rat. Get in with the Tribe, set both traps, pass the turn, and I remember here we are already screwed because Decree is like one of the biggest punishes for our deck because we run a lot of traps in Earth Aggro. I think not as many as in the old build, like between the Earth Aggro to 1K series. The first thing we had here on the channel, or the original guys know it. If you didn't see it, I can make a link here with the first episode if you like. You can check it out. So they tributed for a Grand Mark, got rid of our set Trap Dust Shoot. I'm not a big fan of using Grand Mark for back row, but of course with the Decree I can at least not chain it. I think here we just set the rat or summon the rat. We are healthy enough to avoid a knock. I think I would even summon it. Yeah, summon rats. Oh, we attack into it. Okay. To get out a Lily, I think, or maybe a exiled force, but we decided for Lily. We're healthy enough, like I said. And I think in end phase we could even think about summoning Gigantes. Because I had so often the situation where my opponent had a Kaiku. That's just so annoying. They have an Exiled Force against the Gigantes. Snatch for the Lily. That was the punish I saw, of course. Snatch would be the only punish. Punished. So we are at 800, they're at 2600. We get 1000 back next turn. Breaker. That's kind of unfortunate because if we would have had 300 more life, we could have a win here. I think here we have to pop the decree with the breaker to make our ring live again, because otherwise the Lily would kill us. Fortunately, or do we even have to pop the set back row? No, I don't think so. We pop the decree, have an out against the Lily. So that's 400 for both of us. We get in with the breaker and try to survive. But it's pretty hard to go against this opening with the Royal Decree. So I have a Tsukiyomi and the knock, and that will seal game number 1. Oh, no. Okay, we live. Where's my head? We draw into a dead duo, unfortunately. We try to get in with the Gaff. We could have think about keeping Gaff. No, they have Tsukiyomi. Sometimes you don't want to attack to have a defense, kind of, but with the Tsuk, this wouldn't go well. They have a Reaper. Exact game. GG. Mr. Tiny Tip Tim. So let's see if we can win game number 2. We definitely sided against like control. Did we see control already? No, I don't think so, right? Oh, I remember we didn't really see control, but I saw the Tsukiyomi and I was like, maybe that's a weird, like, not weird, but a weird Earth zombie control build, whatever. That's why I decided definitely the Ashura Priest, and I remember this will come in clutch later. So they again find Graceful, discarding a Injection Fairy Lily and a knock, which they kept in. Not the best decision in my opinion, but who am I to judge? They summon Kaiku. We don't care at this point. If they want to attack, be my guest. We get an Earthen Grave. Thin out the deck a little bit. Yeah. Get another rat. We just have, I think, Exiled Force left in deck, but we got the Smashing Ground anyways. Okay, here I kind of regret setting the Smashing Ground because this would be a perfect storm into Snatch the Kaiku play. But I think here we just use Smashing Ground, then use Storm, and maybe even get in with the Lily. Okay, we decided not to Storm here. Because, yeah, if we play against Control, I was kind of reading Control, and you don't want to waste your Storm against the Scapegoat. That's why we just attacked. Now we can decide what to summon or set. We decided we don't summon anything. They have a Metamorphosis, so there comes the Tear. Always when I played against zombies with Earth Aggro, this was a pretty hard matchup, and like playing against zombies and Control is an even kind of harder matchup, so you see here how hard it can be. Next turn we have a play I remember I really liked to get rid of like all their good stuff. So here I decided the only good play we should do to get rid of their sad monster. We couldn't attack, so we have to think how we do it. We storm first. If they have another Scapegoat or so, they couldn't chain it. And we want to get rid of the rat they sucked in because we need this tear to get rid of their sad monster. That's why we snatch the tear. Suck in their sad monster, which is a Spirit Reaper, so I'm glad we see that go. We use Tribe to get rid of the tear. and then attack in one of the tokens. I think we set the Book of Moon and pass the turn. Book of Moon pretty good, of course, against another tear if they have one. They have a Book of Life. Get back the Reaper. We have the Tribe for that if we need to. They, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Grandmark against a set back row. Like, chilling with the Reaper could have been better here because we have so not many resources. But I see why they wanted to try to get a plus here. So Mirror Force is gone, I think. No, it's not gone. Okay, okay. We decided we are so low on resources, we have to go aggro. That's why we search for DD Warrior Lady. Try to get in. It connects, very good. So we get rid of the monsters. Pass the turn. They still at 8,000 life. Already happened a lot, but didn't really happen anything to the life point section here. So they wanted to set something. They decided to summon a Pyramid Turtle, get into the tribe, get out a Corki. Attack into the tribe. Okay, all they can do. We have an MST pretty good. If that's any good back row, we are happy to get rid of it. Well, they didn't activate it last time, so maybe we can even hold the MST for a set card and snipe in end phase, which is the better play here, I think. Of course, more like risky, but yeah, we used the DD Warrior Lady to get rid of the Corki. Corki effect triggers after DD Warrior Lady, so that's why we can't banish it. Get in with the Gaff. It's a scapegoat, so I'm very happy that we didn't use the MST. Here we definitely don't attack into a scapegoat token. The Gaff is way better as a defense than like to get rid of one token. So they found Tribe, which is an answer, and here I was like, man, that Assurer Priest does the job. Getting rid of all the tokens and the Tribe. Just awesome. Unfortunately, we just have the MST as a like defense or bait defense, but let's see. Top deck mode. So we have the MST against the set card, which was a Torrential Tribute. Awesome. We just get in with the Assurer Priest, have a like kind of dead duo, but definitely set it. They have something on field. They have a set back row. Draw into knock. We decided to let it in because we assumed kind of like control. That's one of the big advantages if you play a deck that kind of mixes aggro and like control or like flip monster kind of. The opponent always has to think about should I leave a knock or not. That's a big advantage if you ask me. Deciding is way harder then. So they found a Kaiku, unfortunately. So they can banish. Okay, we still have Earths. That's good. But unfortunately, Assurer Priest isn't big enough to get over the Kaiku. We draw our own Kaiku. And I think here we have to crash. Setting Assurer Priest wouldn't be the best play. And that's a good 1-for-1. We decided to play around Duo, I think. Have another bait set. They found Breaker, and that is game here, unfortunately. Well, GG's, Mr. Tiny Tip Tim 93. So these were the replays I was telling you about. I really liked the deck, and I was saying like, okay, man, send me the list. I really I want to do like a Feature Friday episode with your deck. I love like. In general, I love if I play against like subscribers and they're like, man, I love the channel. I love to feature it in the video if I can, if the match was cool. And I really liked that list. That's why I decided, come on, let's put it on Feature Friday. So these were the replays. Let's grab that deck and have a real match. Alrighty, let's have a match with the deck of Tiny Tip Tim 93. Rock wins. Awesome. Love the Morphing Jar profile picture. Insane Morgan 21. Alrighty, let's see. Got the decree already, which is good. We could think about setting Torrential and not summoning a monster, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, I think. But I want to have a use of the Torrential first, so let's just set it. I know it's kind of obvious, but let's try our best. Okay, looks like Turbo. So Torrential won't do so much here, unfortunately, I think. Okay, they just took one, I think, right? Apprentice Magician. Yeah, let's go right to Grave, please. Alright. We had a use of the Torrential, awesome. And we have a very good use of the Kaiku now. That's perfect. Can set the decree. That looks just fine. Light Dark coming out of the grave. Awesome. Opponent is has 2 Thunder Dragons left in hand, 3 cards we don't know about. The Royal Decree will be pretty good, obviously, when if they set some cards. Soul Exchange. Okay, this should be Monarchs. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Perfect target here. We can go into like, okay. I was just saying we could go into Khaki with the Pyramid Turtle, but obviously Scapegoats and Metamorphosis is way better. I think I wanna summon Turtle. I think I wanna summon Turtle anyways. So let's summon Turtle, set Scapegoats. And that's all. If they have Duo. They have Duo, it's fine. Brain control. Alright. Okay. Just an attack? That's weird. Summon this Scapegoats. Alright. I assume they summon. I assume they attributed for Thunder Dragon. Yeah, I think they wanted to see if we like activate a Mirror Force or something like that. Okay, Duel. There's no traps at all, I think. So 1 Thunder Dragon left in hand. I think I want to activate Duo first. Yes. Even if it's a Thunder Dragon, I don't really care. Middle 1, please. Sure. As always. Okay. Old Vindictive Magician. Yep. Let's use meta. Like the deck already. Like the deck already. We don't have to summon Breaker, we just attack over the Thunder Dragon. This is looking good. Hopefully they don't have a Soul Exchange again or something like that. Because now we don't really have an answer left. Let's see what they do. Set monster. Alright. I don't think that deck runs Sinister Serpent, right? Sure, right now. We just go in. Hopefully this is not an Ultimate Vindictive Magician. It's a Faith. Alright, they get back a Brain Con or a Soul Exchange. So like, this looks like flip based also with the Apprentice Magician, but I think that's kind of basic in Monarchs. So let's set the Mirror Force in case they will attribute it with the Brain Con and attack. We are prepared, and then have a Breaker follow up. Snatch Steal. Okay. I think I don't want to activate Mirror Force here since we have to break her. Get 1,000 back. And have a perfect use of the breaker. Awesome. Obviously it can't attack, but that's fine. This is just so good. I like it. I like it. 24, so this is a 2-turn clock. Very, very good. We have the Royal Decree, we have the Mirror Force. I don't think they can stop us. Well, they can use BrainCon to get rid of the breaker, but it's not really a threat here. Tribe is obviously bad, but not the end of the world in the situation because we just... I think we don't even use the Mirror Force. We are way too healthy. We have the Decree. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, that's even better. Awesome. So we have game. This is 800. This is 200. 2000. It's not game, unfortunately. We can go into Cocky. Then it's game. Let's get out Kaiku. Use Premature for the turtle. Hack into the tribe. 400 damage. Oopsie. Play Cocky, right? Yeah, okay. That would be just so bad. This is it. Yeah, this is game. GG. Nice to play against Monarchs. Really cool. What we do want a side here. We want the Brain Con. We want the Mind Con. We want... Decree didn't really do nothing. Dust Shoot is very good against Monarchs. Do we want the Borg, maybe? No, I like the Grand Mark with the set monsters. It's very good. Level 2 goes hard here. I don't think we need 2 Kaikus. Just swap is fine. We didn't see any scapegoats or something like that. Spirit Reaper is very good. Rat is good. How much do we have to side out? 2 level 2s. Let's get out the Kaikus and 1... No, Rat is pretty good here. Rancon is also good, but it's hard. Sorry, opponent. Tsukiyomi obviously very good. Sinister Serpent. How many cards? 2 cards. Let's get out 1 Metamorphosis and 1 Scapegoat. Alright. Sorry, sometimes you need more time. Especially if it's not your deck. Let's see. I hope the level 2s weren't a bad decision, because it's a Monarch deck, but with all the flip monsters, this can be very good. Obviously, I wished we would start, but I think Dust Shoot is still fine. It's been ages since I played Dust Shoot. I don't play it in my Turbo, I don't play it anywhere, I think, except like Earth Aggro. Alright, Twin-Headed Behemoth. Didn't see that in a while. Alrighty. Unfortunately, we drew the Cocky. We could go into... Not much, if you ask me. I think we summoned Rat. Set Dust Shoot and pass the turn. Let's see what they have in hand. Knock, fire, rain, ice, sand. We definitely get rid of the Monarch. Yeah, that's what it's here for. Because with the Dust Shoot, you just take their combination stuff, you know, kind of. Let's see if they attack into the Rat. The Brain Con. Oh, they have the Thunder Dragons. Yeah, I didn't see that, but, well, it's fine. So this is 16. Alrighty. Premature is pretty good here. So they have left Knock, a TD, Knock, TD, Sangan. We have to Primo. Unfortunately, we don't have any other zombie left. But I think we... Yeah, we used the Primo. Get back the rat. But we go into something with the rat? I don't think so. Let's just tribute it for Cocky. And try to get over the Thunder Dragon. Alright. Connects. Okay, I don't want to set the mind control. I think it's too important for later. They have a Sangan left. The Knock is dead forever. They go to defense. That's a good sign. So, this could be Sangan. Could be something else. Well, let's hit that charity for sure. Duo, creature swap, Knock. Knock is very, very good here. Since we know they have Sangan, I don't really want the mind control, I think. I'd rather have the Mystic Swordsman. Creature swap is not doing so much here. Let's get rid of the Mind Con. Let's activate Duo. Duo two times in a row. Maybe we hit this Thunder Dragon again. It's again the middle card, again the Thunder Dragon. And the Knock, yeah. Do we know anything? If this is not Sangan, we know the last card in hand is Sangan, so let's activate Knock here. Maybe we should have summoned Turtle first, but I think it's fine. Okay, it's a Moth. We don't run Moth, right? No. So we know last card in hand is Sangan. Of course, mind control would be absolutely great here, but that's fine. So 1200, hopefully connects. All right. Behemoth comes back with 1000, so I wonder what the set card is, to be honest. Maybe a dead, I don't know, Soul Exchange. The Brain Control is in Grave. So I bet this is Sangan. But I don't want to risk it, to be honest. Let's use Level Swordsman. Mystic Swordsman. Attack first. Book of Moon. Alright, so this seems important. It can't be Moth, but maybe it's Old Vindictive Magician. Let's attack over the Behemoth first. And then into the set one. Maybe it's Apprentice or... Okay. So I think Old Vindictive Magician comes to the field, maybe. So Sangan's still in hand. Alrighty. That's fine. They can get rid of one of our monsters. We have so much follow-up, so I think that's fine. Get rid of the Cocky, I think. Yeah. Let's see if they have a tribute monster. They can get over the level 2, unfortunately. So that's a nice +1. Maybe this is Sangan now. But I have 5200. We want to use Lily. I think we are way too unhealthy here. We could go like attack with Exiled Force, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's attack over the Old Vindictive Magician. And I think we set the Lily. Could be tribute fodder for a Grand Mark that comes. Or could be a surprise flip and win. Okay, it's a Sangan. They have a Monarch now, unfortunately. They hit the Exiled Force, so we take 400. They got a search from the Sangan. Maybe we should have attacked, I'm not sure. At least we get a... Okay, they attack over the Lily. Just wanted to say, at least we get a search from the turtle, but... I don't think the 2-level swordsman would have been necessary here, to be honest. Let's pro set heavy and see what we can do. Good thing is we can go into Reaper. Of course, this will die immediately to a brain con or so, but... Huh? I definitely wanna... Okay. GG, Mr. Morphing Jar. I think these were too much. These are good. Sure, a priest. No, I don't think so. Maybe the second creature swap can be good. I want to have the creature swap over the mind con. I think we got the 2 grand marks. We shouldn't forget about that. It's also a flip out, so we kind of oversighted against like we sided too much against like flip based decks. This would be good against like flip control or something, but they still have the aggressive monarchs and everything, so I think now it's better. So no dust shoot, unfortunately, but also no cocky. I think we just summon turtle and set Ring of Destruction. I bet they have like a brain con or so. TD again. TD is very good in that that deck with the brain cons. Like same theory with my Chaos Zombie deck. Just good with the brain cons. Can have an out against any monster. Do we want to ring the Pyramid Turtle or do we want to wait till they have a like a Monarch or a Thunder Dragon? I think we wait. I think we wait. Okay, they attack first. So they have no Monarch. So it was worth waiting because they get minus with the Thunder Dragon now. Oh, okay, it's the guy again. Breaker, that's okay. It's not okay, but it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Grand Mark. Well, we got the ring. I think I want to use Tribe here. I think we want to discard creature swap. We chain ring to the book. We get rid of the Testalos and then we attack with 1600. Zaku. Alright, let's set the knock. And pray. And pray. What a combination of cards. Behemoth coming down. Doesn't look good. Scapegoats. Very, very good. I don't know if I have played this wrong, but I give it my best. In the end, we are here for fun. Well, me at least. Scapegoats coming down. Very good against them. Alrighty. Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi. We could out the Behemoth with the knock, and I think that's actually not the worst here. Or do we want to keep it? Yeah, we definitely want to keep it against potential Moth or so, I think. I think that's better. Let's wait. If they have duo, they have duo. What should I do? We can wait a little bit more, buy some time, buy some new cards. Yeah, now the knock is better. Sangan. Let's use knock here. Hopefully something good. Alright. Set the Sangan, maybe it gets knocked, but not the end of the world. Really don't want to summon it here. Alright. Really need to draw something. Duo. Not really the card I want to see here. Oh man. Should we do? We could poker. Set the Tsukiyomi and hope they attack with the Apprentice Magician first, but I think they won't do it. Let's set the Tsuk. Duo. Oh, Thunder Dragon this time. Wow. So left with a Thunder Dragon. Alright. Well, we do live. We do still live. We draw into... not knock. This we would have a chance, but... let's hit the GGs. That's it. That is it. I don't know if you should have more like set the monsters instead of like face summoning them face up because like of the brain controls or so, but then we would play into knock. Those freaking Testaloses really made the difference here. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you would have done, or if I did like miss lethal, whatever. But it was fun though. Really like that kind of testing a deck from a subscriber. If you have some cool decks, let me know. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Cornstruct is signing out. I wish you all a good day. See you next video.